Wayne was just sitting here. He said if you didn't know any better, he would think you were a 5th or 6th year senior out there with your football IQ. Are you just night and day difference between the time you came on campus last year as to how you are running things now?
I probably so. I've learned a lot, especially having a time off for injury and being in the film room, and just having that coach's perspective from just being out and not being able to be on the field. So it's been great just to get the talking to Coach Sweeney and seeing what he sees and try to think like him. So it's been, I think I'm a lot better than what I would have been before.
Do you as a quarterback, or do you think most quarterbacks consider themselves a coach on the field, maybe at this level or the NFL, or is that something that's kind of really a different level for the better quarterbacks?
My thoughts about that is just really, to be able to play at the highest level and win the highest championships, you have to be a coach on the field. And the quarterback have to be the the leader, and have to think just like the head coach. And if you're able to do that, then the operation of the program.
What control do you have over changing the play line, scrimmage, changing protections, things like that?
I don't want to say a lot, but it just have to really based on week to week and what we go over, and they give me a list of things that I can go and check to different versus different defenses. So just really just having that trust between the coaching staff and me, and just going out there and being able to play and execute.
How much have you improved pre-read, seeing what the defense is doing before the snap?
Just each week, or really each practice, just try to improve on that. And that just comes with film study and just being in there and being on the same page with the coaching staff.
I know at Gainesville you were given the opportunity or the ability to check out of plays, and how comfortable are you doing it at this level?
Right now I'm still learning. I'm still getting all the details down from for the offense, and each week is different. So gaining that trust and gaining that that leeway to be able to change and operate whenever I want to.
Is there any page in the playbook that you're not familiar with?
Not at all. I know pretty much the whole playbook, and I know everything, the reason why that we run this play. So it's just really just having that, every little detail from my position to the O-line and why we do things.
How much time have you spent looking at opponents already this season, opponents' defenses?
Every little time I get to, or have the chance to look at different opponents, I try to. But during fall camp, we're focused on Clemson and getting our program situated, and now just on the Wofford, and then so far.
Anybody that you've not looked at?
Just anyone really after probably the Louisville game. So from Notre Dame and on, I haven't looked at yet.
You have not?
Not recently. Probably in the spring, but not now because we're focused on Wofford, and and then we have App State and Louisville. So
back in the spring, you might have snuck a peek at Notre Dame,
right? Or unless you count
or Georgia Tech.
Yeah, unless you count just rewatching the games from last year, or if just watching random games like that, on YouTube or sitting on ESPN. But other than sitting down and doing studying, not so much because we were worried about Wofford.
During the season, how much time do you spend going to film and studying and trying to get better at that?
I'm not sure right amount that I have, but as much time as I can, because I have school and stuff like that. But whenever I have the opportunity to get in the film room and watch film with those guys, I'm watching.
Now that you guys have got an established first team and you're in game prep week, have you gotten a sense as to where the guys that are coming up in the second team, the new guys, are fitting in now that classes have started? Has it really shocked them? Like it did your first day of class, say?
I'm not sure yet, because really today was the first actual day when we have practice, and school was kind of in session, and the professors are really teaching their material. But I found out later on, throughout the week. But I bet those guys will be, just as fine as I was before when I first came in, and they'll get the hang of it quick.
There has to be a trust factor with you in the offensive line. What was your comfort level last Thursday out here in the scrimmage? How do you think it went?
I think the offensive line did great. Just having that unity and the chemistry that they did, that Thursday scrimmage, and you got to have that bond and trust, between each other and make sure we're on the same page at every play, because if we're not, then the play or the offense won't operate. So just really having that trust and bond is very important.
What have your impressions been of Mitch Hyatt, and kind of what's the biggest obstacle, really, maybe even mentally, to overcome, knowing you have a true freshman at left tackle protecting your blind side?
For me, I don't have any problem with it. I have all the trust and confidence in him, and he knows that. And just each game, you just have to get that experience and confidence, and that's gonna come, being a freshman and not being, not having that, first time, playing just yet. So, he'll figure it out in the next week or so, especially when we come to play Wofford. And I have the confidence. I don't have to worry about anything on my blind side. And it's just gonna be fun.
Has he kind of lived up so far in workouts what you'd hope to see out of him?
Yeah, I mean he's been great ever since he stepped on campus. So he's been. We don't really have expectations for him. Just be himself and be the best player you can be.